Oh, yeah, it's Thursday night. Hello. See the round table joining us already early tonight.
Ooh.
Here on Charlie Platt and the Dirt Road Sports Show live and in color. It is November the 13th, 2025, and you are tuned in on Facebook and YouTube to Charlie Platt and the Dirt Road Sports Show live like we are each and every Thursday night here. And there's our old friend, Castrating Carl, joining us right now. Y'all be in prayer for Castrating Carl. Carl broke his shoulder. So y'all be in prayer for Castrating Carl.
Let me tell you how he broke his shoulder. How you can fix it.
How do you think he broke his shoulder?
Castrating a cow?
No, it wasn't castrating. He was trying to pin one up.
I see.
Broke his shoulder. Sure did. Oh, be careful about that pinning them cows. Because nobody know no more about cow pinning than Carl Crespin, and he broke his shoulder.
Man.
So y'all be particular.
Y'all be in prayer for Carl now. Keep him in your prayers. I know he's hurting. I tried to call him this week. Lois done talk to him. And so, hey, listen, we're proud to have you tonight, Thursday night, Charlie Platt, the Dirt Road Sports Show Live. No matter where you're tuning in from tonight, we appreciate each and every one of you. We're on Facebook. If you're on Facebook, reach over and hit the like button, hit the share button, let everybody know you're watching Charlie Platt and the Dirt Road Sports Show. Don't forget, Dirt Road Sports YouTube channel. All you got to do is go there. You can watch it on the big screen at your house. Hey, listen, in the morning, about 3 o'clock, when you wake up, you can't sleep, go in there and go to the YouTube channel. Man, you can go back almost 6 years and watch episodes until your heart is content. We got more reruns out there than the Andy Griffith Show, the Merv Griffin Show, the Golden Girls. We got as many rerun episodes as any of them right there that you can watch at your leisure on our YouTube channel. Go subscribe to it. And so that way it's right there on your favorites. And when you need a little bit of encouragement and uplift and you need some of the truth and nothing but the truth, man, all you got to do is go and hit you one of those episodes. And, man, you'll be like a new person.
See, Andy Griffith, all you're looking at are reruns of reruns.
That's it.
With us, it'll be a brand new rerun.
That's it. Yeah.
We go back 6 years. How many is that? 6 times? That's 300 episodes. Andy Griffith, they didn't make that many episodes.
That's what I'm telling you. It's
We've
there.
been on the air longer than Andy Griffith was.
That's it. Yeah. And it's there for you to no charge. You ain't even got to pay anybody to go look at it.
Pay your electricity bill.
Pay your electricity bill, pay your internet bill, and you are there. Man, you can look at it on your phone. Now, don't be looking at it while the preacher's preaching on Sunday. Especially if you go to Flat Creek Baptist Church, don't be looking at it. But anyway, tuned in to Flat Creek. There you go. Now I was talking about them folks sitting in the pews. That was what I was worried about.
Because I sit down front. That's the reason I sit down front. I ain't got no distraction.
Yeah, no distraction. Hey, we're glad you're joining us tonight. We are live and in color. Our studio here at 100% Flamingo Boulevard at the Rock Studio, and our studio at turn number 3 at the Old Rocket Speedway in Kenzie, Alabama, live and in color. Hey, y'all be praying for Queasel. Had a doctor's appointment in Macon today, so he's on his way home from Macon. So y'all be praying for him. I don't know if he'll chime in before we get off or not, but anyway.
I wouldn't if I was coming home from Macon.
Yeah, you wouldn't.
After getting on I-75 and getting on Highway 300 and getting on Highway from Albany to Colquitt. No, sir.
What's them 2 speed traps he has to go through over there, Floyd, on 300?
Warwick and I don't know what the other one is. That's the only one I know of.
You better use your cruise control when you go through there.
They will bust you in Warwick, Georgia. Hey, we're live all across the great United States of America and in foreign countries where it is legal and illegal for us to transmit this broadcast. All 57 states, 5 foreign countries, 4 sunken islands, and loud and proud, as always, since day one in the great state of Baker County, Georgia. But, ladies and gentlemen, I need you to understand this. It's time for the truth and nothing but the truth. Some of you can't handle the truth. Some of you don't want to handle the truth. We may not be for you. We are not for everybody. We never pretend. We never put on airs that we are for everybody. We are conservative by nature. We subscribe to common sense principles. And we believe in the Judeo-Christian moral values of the unapologetic Word of God. Now, that may not line up with you. If it does not, then you are on the wrong channel. You are on the wrong place. You're going to be miserable for the next hour and 15 minutes. You're going to be absolutely miserable. So let me tell you some things that if you don't subscribe to the way we think and that we believe, maybe some things that you might want to do instead. First thing, you might want to consider taking a midnight boat ride from Venezuela and be a human shield for one of those cigar boats.
Oh, yeah.
There's a woman in Colquitt, y'all know when we was bombing Iraq and all that, trying to take out Saddam Hussein. She come up with this idea that she was gonna go over there and be a human shield in Iraq. But her husband annihilated that because the husband was the one that had the money. He said, "You ain't going to Iraq." Yeah, she considered it. She considered it. That's folks. They walk among us and they vote.
That's right.
I don't know what happened to Charlie.
There you go. There.
Yeah. Going and coming. But go ahead.
Anyway, and if you don't subscribe to that, hey, take your boat ride, midnight boat ride from Venezuela, and be a human shield. Number two, what you can do is instead of watching the Charlie Platt the Dirt Road Sports Show, you can become a volunteer bus driver for the new New York Mayor Mondami and drive them free New York City buses
for free.
For free.
For free, yeah.
Drive the bus for free while the people ride them for free. But
all right.
You get more satisfaction out of that than you would be watching Charlie Platt and the Dirt Road Sports Show. I promise you that.
They feel good about
it.
They feel good. That's what it's all about. They feel good.
Or if we are not your cup of tea, you can move to Seattle and open up a city-run grocery store that you will be forbidden to ever close.
Hey, we're not making this stuff up, y'all.
No.
We are not. I promise you, if you've been keeping up with the news, you know we are. Marvin is not making this stuff up.
And we want to give you options.
Yeah.
We understand we're not for everybody, and if we're not for you, we want to give you some options that you can choose to spend your next hour and 15 minutes and feel like you've been productive. Hey, but for the rest of you that do subscribe to us, don't turn the channel. Stay right where you're at. Get your aluminum foil antenna fixed so that the picture comes in clear without static. Guys, we're live tonight. Got a brand new sponsor. I had to go a long way off to get this one. I don't beg them. They come to us, and I couldn't believe we got this sponsor this week. You know, we had last week that was California. We are live tonight. 109.999 and 199th of a 99th of a 14th.
Ooh, that's a big screen.
Big.
That's
what?
Oh,
Hakeem's.
Oh boy.
Hakeem.
Hakeem what?
Hakeem's who?
Hakeem's.
Who?
You'll know when we get to it. Hakeem's. Hair lip removal and replacement services.
Why you take your lip off? Oh, okay, go ahead.
Remove it or replace it.
Take it off.
Hakeem's hip and buttock enlargement specialist.
Gosh.
and Hakeem's hobo transition to mayoral prospect of a metropolitan city in Harlem, New York.
Hakeem. I know you talk about Hakeem. Oh.
That's a good one there.
That's Hakeem's man that took over New York City.
Yep.
Hakeem's man gonna show him how to do it.
Yeah.
Somebody knows. Have y'all ever seen anything any crazier than what has been going on here in the last week or month or whatever? I ain't never seen anything like it in my life. It's like that mayor they elected. Where is Seattle, Washington? Some woman who never had a job. She's all grocery stores. If you got a grocery store and they toting off half of your groceries, stealing half of your groceries and not paying for them, you're going to be forbidden to close your grocery store, according to her.
Yeah.
You can't. Although you're losing $1,000 a day, you cannot close your grocery store. You got to stay open because it would create a food desert.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you what they got in Seattle. What kind of desert they got in Seattle? They got a mental desert in Seattle.
Amen.
Void of any sense whatsoever. Any mental acuity is void in Seattle. And if you live in Seattle, you live there. You stay there. We don't want you here. We do not want you here.
Are they gonna? All right, so if I'm losing $1,000 a day and I can't pay my power bill and all that, are they going to give a subsidy to keep it open?
Oh, no, no subsidy to go to you. No. They're not going to pay you to keep your grocery store open. That's on you.
But if I have to close it, they're going to put me in jail.
They're going to put you in jail and take all your property away from you. Because you created a food desert.
That makes sense.
You're being insensitive, if you will. basically a hate crime if you do that.
Wow.
I'm telling you. But anyway, I'm glad I live in Miller County, Georgia, if you will.
Yeah. Southeast Alabama, Northwest Florida, Southwest Georgia.
That's it. That's the old original Garden of Eden. That's it, right in the middle of it. We were right in the middle of it.
Buck Hall Church with you there about the mental desert.
Yeah. Can I say hello to somebody if y'all don't mind?
Yeah, go ahead.
Of all the people I had on the show through the years, one of the people that I became good friends with and had a lot of respect for was Coach Harry Wayne Parrish. He came on and did the financial thing every Friday right before we'd go off the air. And his widow is watching tonight. Sharon Parrish, love you, honey. And not too many days go by that I don't think about Harry Wayne.
Good fellow right there now.
Yeah, we remember
He was. And let me say hello to my old wrestling buddy, Wildcat Wendell Cooley down in Milton, Florida. He's with us. Then we got Larry Brock, who says, I got a crew that's as crazy and don't hold back nothing just like me. I wonder who he's talking about.
I don't know.
I don't know. Leanne Beasley is with us, and Pam Pickle is there. Show the fishing picture, if you will, Marvin, because this is one of Charles Pickle's favorite Alabama buddies. My good friend, Mr. $2 Tim Taylor from Headland, Alabama, over on looks like they're over toward the river. And that was today. He and Coach Griffin over there checking out the crappie, the speckled perch, the crappie, the sockeye, whatever you want to call them, filleted. They are just tasty as they can be.
That's a Chattahoochee River, ain't it?
Yes, sir.
That's Chattahoochee.
That's pretty warm. That water looks pretty out there.
Yeah.
Hey, there ain't nothing around here got no more water in it than Chattahoochee does right now. All these other rivers are about dried up, boys. We need to put, if you ain't praying for rain, put it on your list, folks, because we are in a mess. I'm talking about severe drought conditions.
No rain in sight.
Man, look who just joined us right there from China Grove, Georgia. Jody Redding. You know who that is? Jody was Senator Johnny Isaacson's aide, and he was also the one before him, the one from Moultrie. I can't even call his name now.
Spencer, what was his name? Oh gosh.
Yeah, anyway.
I remember. He's from Moultrie, Georgia. We remember Jody.
Jody, welcome, man. Good to see you back, my brother. Good to hope you're doing well. Hadn't talked to you in a long while, but hope you and your family are doing well over in China Grove, Georgia. That must be in Colquitt County.
Sounds like it.
I think it's in Colquitt County.
I ain't never heard of a China Grove in Colquitt. Maybe though. Ted area would know.
There's a China Grove on the Montgomery-Pike County line in Alabama.
I don't think it's in Alabama. This is going to be in Georgia. So. Tell them about our good friends.
Hey, let's go and cook some steak this weekend. Let's just do some hamburgers. Let's just do something with some good beef. And when you're talking good beef, the best is from Sowega Meats, located between Blakely and Colquitt on US 27 and US 431 Headland, Alabama. They have some of the finest beef you'll find anywhere in the country. Not only the beef, like steaks of the ribeye, the filet, the T-bone, the sirloin, the New York strip. Any way you want it, they'll cut it. Any thickness, they will cut it for you just the way you want it. Plus, add to that some great pan sausage, some great smoked link sausage. Add to that some great smoked pork chops at the Headland location, all sorts of casseroles and things you can set that oven for an hour, put it in, come out with a full course meal in an hour's time and no mess to deal with. Sowega Meats also has a great selection of rubs and sauces, barbecue sauces, for any occasion. Check them out today or tomorrow, we'll say. And look, 2 locations to serve you with quality food, a lot of it locally produced in this part of the country. You want to know where your meat comes from, your food comes from, you will know when you go to Sowega Meat in Headland 431 and in between Blakely and Colquitt on US 27 over in Southwest Georgia. 2 great locations to serve you.
Between Ellington and Berlin in Colquitt, Georgia.
Not Berlin.
Berlin, Georgia.
Saxby Chambers. That was the man.
Yep,
Senator Saxby Chambers.
Mm-hmm.
That was him. We don't have such now in the state of Georgia as Johnny Isaacson.
Oh man, what statesman? I think about some of this, and I know people didn't, some people didn't like him because he was a Democrat. Zell Miller, I always liked Zell.
Zell was all right.
Republican.
Yeah. And
our lawyer says Marv, I'm assuming the preacher Marvin, needs to start doing a rain dance.
Yeah.
I don't know if I want to see that or not. What about it, Floyd?
I'm going to tell y'all a story, if you will, about the rain dance. If I may.
You may.
Go ahead.
Way back yonder, I had an aunt, a great aunt, and her name was Aunt Dolly. And Aunt Dolly was she was a widow woman raising a young child by herself back in those days. Of course, there was no safety net, but this would have been probably in the 1920s or probably in the 1920s, could have been in the 19 teens. Anyway, it was dry, extremely dry out in the Bellevue area. And there's a church in Bellevue called Bellevue Free Will Baptist Church. And my Aunt Dolly was a Christian woman. She was a believer. It was dry. The crops was burning up. And Aunt Dolly got on her horse and buggy, and she rode around in the vicinity, in the neighborhood on her horse and buggy, going to all of the farmers and everybody that lived there, that they was having a special prayer meeting at Bellevue Church to pray for rain. So she made her rounds and everything, and then she went to one who she knew was going to be obstinate. She saved him for last. So she went to him. In fact, his land joined her land. There was a fence road between them. She went to him and says, she called him by his name and said, we having a special prayer meeting at Bellevue Church to pray for rain, and I want you to come. And he said, well, I tell you what, Dolly. He said, y'all go ahead on and pray up a rain, and maybe I'll get a good blankety blank shower out of it.
Ooh.
Blankety blank, fill in the blanks. So Aunt Dolly rode on out there to Bellevue Church. He was in there praying for rain. And guess what happened? It started raining. The rain pouring down. Rain, she come home in the rain. She had to put a horse up under the shed, get him out of the rain, pull the buggy up under the shed, get him out of the rain. The rain stopped at his fence line between, she could see it. She could barely see it, but it stopped at his fence line. And she had a crib full of corn that year, and he had to buy corn from his neighbors to feed his mules. That's a true story. That's a true story. That story's been handed down to me by several people in my family.
Wasn't that told in Swamp Gravy?
That was told in Swamp Gravy. That was a Swamp Gravy story. That was a true story.
Wow.
But she did. She said it stopped at his fence line. Oh, my daddy told me that story. And he had to buy corn to feed his mules.
Had to buy corn.
But he didn't get no blankety blank good shower.
But Aunt Dolly did.
Aunt Dolly got a rain. That crop saving rain.
Hey, speaking of Swamp Gravy, Mike Stewart is tuned in, and that's a faithful fan. He is at Cotton Hall practicing for the Christmas program and watching Charlie Platt, the Dirt Road Sports Show. Hey, I don't have the ad. We'll get them one going, but y'all go to swampgravy.com, get you some tickets to the Swamp Gravy Christmas play coming up next month. We'll try to have something
have
on
some
it.
of them on.
Maybe Mike will get you or somebody on to come talk about it. Maybe next week we'll promote that for y'all. It's at Cotton Hall in Colquitt, having a Swamp Gravy Christmas show. And you go to swampgravy.com and get your tickets there. Hey, Floyd, go ahead and tell them right now about this one right here, one of our favorites.
I took her T-shirt today. She won the T-shirt last week on our trivia question, and she nailed it too. I'm talking about Ziggy B sent it home last week without that. I asked her, I said, "Are you cleaning fish?" She said, "No, I cleaned them all day yesterday." She got about 700 pounds of mullet in there. I don't know how many bags of oysters she got, You got all kind of oysters in there. She got crab legs. She got some of the best oysters you ever eaten in your life in there. Ice cold. You don't have to worry about it. Some of the best seafood you ever had in your life. Good fresh seafood. You can take it home and cook it yourself, or either she'll steam it for you and make it right. She's got that steamer dialed in. She knows exactly what to do on that steamer with the crab legs and with the shrimp and with the scallops and all that good stuff. She'll fix it for you. Y'all go see Ziggy B. She's right here in Carver, Georgia. She runs that place herself. She goes down there and gets the fresh seafood. She picks it out. Ain't nothing but the best that comes through Ziggy B. Go see her, Ziggy B Seafood Market, West Main Street in Colquitt, Georgia.
Can I add something to that,
Yes, sir.
Mr. Floyd? I was reading up on Ziggy, and she is going to be open the Wednesday before Thanksgiving, and then she'll be closed Thanksgiving Day, then reopen on Friday and Saturday. But she wants anyone who wants some oysters during that time period to go to her Facebook page, or you look at the phone number we got on the screen. Call her and put your orders in now. She's got some Florida oysters now. She's got some out of Texas. You can get them by the bag, half bag. However, I do like Floyd. Get you some shucked out, carry home, and just eat them right away. But that's just something I wanted to mention, that she's going to be open uh, around all around Thanksgiving. And something else, our friends at Sawega are going to have some smoked turkeys, and they're going to have some smoked pork butts.
I saw
So
that,
if you
John. I saw
so
that advertisement. I appreciate you
go
saying
to their
that.
go to their Facebook page, and they'll make your Thanksgiving a whole lot easier for you to deal with, and it'll be delicious from both places. Just want to throw that in there.
Hey, Gerald Mock just sent this picture in right there of a fish.
Mm.
Called that looks like Stephanie. Now I don't know. I think he might have been telling me two things, and that's why texting is sometimes you can misinterpret. Because here's what the caption says: "There's your fish picture. That's right where Patala Creek runs into Lake Eufaula." That fish was I think what he was referring to was that crappy picture was where the Patala Creek runs into Lake Eufaula. Because that's when I first read that, and I looked and I said, now if they caught that in Patala Creek, that fish has done traveled a long way from the Gulf of Mexico.
I tell you what, Barbara, why don't we do this? Why don't we get him on the phone
Let's go ahead and we'll get that. Here's a big shout out to Seminole Livestock Auction. Seminole Livestock Auction every Wednesday, 1:30 p.m., Donaldsonville, Georgia, 229-524-2305. Why settle for the rest? Go ahead and call the best. Seminole Livestock Auction, Donaldsonville, Georgia.
Martin, we've got the owner of Seminole Livestock Auction on the phone. We got Mr. Gerald Mock on the phone. They're going to give us kind of an update on what's going on in the cattle market. They might want to clarify that picture deal. I tell you probably what we need to do.
She caught him right there in the mouth is where she caught him at.
Well, what we think about is a mouth. He said it was Patala Creek.
You put Mock. You put
right
on
there,
the
right there where Patala Creek runs into the big lake right up. That's about where she caught that fish.
Yeah.
That fish yeah.
Billy Shingler said 100% that fish did not come out of Patala Creek.
Well, it might have been just a little bit further south.
He said, and Shingler's an expert, he said that was a reef donkey.
That was a 42-inch amber jack.
That's what
about 5 minutes to get in the boat.
Hey, them things eat good too.
Oh, yeah, they say they do.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, look at here. We're glad to have you on with us tonight. Give us kind of an update on what's going on.
It's doing pretty good, though. It's stabilized. It's not where it was, 4 weeks or 6 weeks ago, but it's still really, really good, and it's stabilized, and everything's holding pretty steady. We're glad to report that.
What, Gerald, what are cow and calf pairs bringing?
Haven't seen a lot of them the last couple of weeks, but the last really good ones we had were, up there in the middle 3,000 up to 4,000. We had some bred cows that week bringing the same thing. We had some bred cows over 4,000 that week. But right here at the end of the year, we're not seeing that many really, really good replacement cows coming through. The end of the year, all real cattlemen, kind of stuff as yourself, to already move the cattle for the year.
What time? How many did y'all have Wednesday?
400 and some change. We had 600 plus last week. This week it was 400 plus. We'll hopefully have that the rest of the year. I don't think we'll see any real big numbers from here out. There's only one more sale before the Thanksgiving break. And then when we come back after that, there's only 3 more before the
Christmas be in the New Year's break. I got you. Well, hey, man, we appreciate you. Appreciate y'all being a sponsor.
One little short thing I want to throw out there if I can, trying to put this out everywhere we can. After we come back in January the 5th, Monday, January the 5th at 12 o'clock Eastern will be our new sale day and starting time. We're moving our sale day from Wednesday to Monday. We've been kicking this around all summer there at the market, and we finally made a decision and got the approval from the state last week. We just want to get your cattle on the front end of the orders. The order buy business has got so small and so short that we've been on the tail end of it, kind of a cleanup deal there forever and ever. And we're going to move that deal to Mondays at 12 o'clock Eastern and trying to get on the front of the orders to kind of try to help the competition in there.
All right, and we'll be advertising that for you as well. We'll change the ad and we'll be advertising that. Monday, January the 5th, will start the new Monday sale at Seminole Livestock Auction in Donaldsonville. 12 o'clock p.m. is hammer time. And I want to make sure everybody knows that. Gerald, we appreciate you very much, you and Stephanie. Thank y'all for your sponsorship, and we pray for the best for y'all.
Thank you,
guys. Hey, go see them Monday. They're moving it to Monday.
And it makes sense. The order buyer can get those orders in for those cattle. And
there you go.
Get them early. Get your cattle sold first. Get them on the top end of the week there. Yeah. He's a good businessman.
I see it.
Good businessman. Looking out for the cattlemen is what he's doing.
That's good.
That's what you're right.
Yep. Hey, he's on right now. Let's go ahead and play this ad.
Sometimes you need a lawyer in your corner who ain't scared to fight. He'll defend you, don't matter if you are wrong or right. He's a South Georgia redneck with a ponytail and a law degree. With Billy Shingler as your lawyer, you will always be found not guilty. Just looking at Billy Shingler makes that DA weak. He'll mumble and fumble and be scared to speak. He'll shout, "Your Honor, I surrender, 'cause I know when I'm beat." Call Billy Shingler when the man has got them cuffs on tight. He'll fuss and cuss and slash and burn, shake his fist and holler, "I'm in your corner, let's fight, fight, fight."
Shingler Law, Donaldsonville, Georgia, 229-524-1225. Hey, whatever your defense needs, call him. He will be on your side. I promise you this.
I love that Weather Channel voice every Thursday.
Yeah. He can make it. Marvin can do it. Marvin.
Yes, sir.
Marvin he can change hats pretty quick.
Yeah.
I like the one I got on tonight.
Oh yeah, that's your hat forever. If I die, you can have it.
Speaking of weather,
you can wear it to my funeral.
That's it.
Funeral in that hat.
All right. Speaking of weather, guys, I saw a National Weather Service broadcast come out today. The severe drought has expanded, and they're not talking like any major rain all winter until we get.
Hold it. I got a suggestion before we go any further. Why don't somebody that has a church and has a platform and a pulpit put together one of the Ain't Dolly prayer services for rain and get it going.
Ain't Dolly prayer service. I like that.
I'd go, wouldn't you, Charlie?
Yeah.
I'll be
I'd
there.
go.
I'll be. You just tell me when we'll
That's
go.
old timey there now. I'm telling you, Charlie, you
Well,
ringing back. Yes, sir. I say, ain't dollar special there.
I see. I like
if it
that.
were,
Ain't
hey,
Dolly prayer service.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
think
Hey,
about it, there, Marvin.
yeah, we can make that happen. Ain't Dolly
Okay.
prayer service. Yeah. Hey, Floyd, I don't know about that right now. Kenneth Holt, one of my church members, there said he met a cousin of yours last night in Bloodstown, Florida.
I don't know who that was. Oh yeah, I do know who that is. He used to be the sheriff down there.
Ah.
He was. I think his name was Glenn Kimbrell. He was the sheriff down there, Kenneth. Sure was. He's a cousin of mine. In fact, I had lunch with him probably about a month ago, 6 weeks ago. The first time I'd ever seen him, first time I'd ever met him. Felix Jr. Tabs and his wife got together, kind of a displaced family reunion there. We met at TK's, and that's the first time I'd ever met him. And he was there. Interesting guy, lives down in Bluffstown. He was the sheriff for several terms in Bluffstown.
Wow.
Glenn Kimbrell. I think that was what his name would be, Kenny. Sure do.
Wow.
It's amazing. Isn't it?
Small world.
Small world. It sure is. Yep.
Small world.
You got any kin folks up around Shellman, Floyd?
Oh, they spell their last name with two L's. I spell my last name with one L.
What's the difference between two L's?
Never knew. I don't know.
You know, I had a man tell me one time they smelled the name different. They said that was one set was the poor set, the other was the rich set.
I think that's kind of way it is.
Mercy.
And my folks never did have no money. They were good folks, but they never did have no money. Anyway, I had everything I needed.
That's it. Charlie, tell them.
TK's, what is there to tell that we hadn't already told, except if you ain't been, you need to go. TK's Bar and Grill, 571 North Cuthbert Street, right there on the edge of Colquitt, I'll call it. They've got a great lunch that you can enjoy. And on Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday nights, you can have a great dinner there as well. Some of the lunch specials include things like a great hamburger steak, some of the best side dishes you'll find anywhere. They've got some of those thin, home-cut French fries, onion rings, some of the best steamed cabbage I ever put in my mouth. They got catfish. They've got anything you might want. A great salad bar, great food, great company, and a lot of the church folks over there around Colquitt empty out on Wednesday night after prayer meeting and have a great time enjoying food and fellowship. You'll find it at lunch Monday through Friday, and you'll also find it evening meal Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday nights at TK's Bar and Grill. The food possibilities are unlimited there, and the service is great, food's great. Stop by and see them this week. TK's Bar and Grill there in Colquitt, Georgia.
Hey, little announcement here, real quick. I'm gonna throw this up. This coming Sunday night at Flat Creek, we're gonna have a men's fellowship. There'll be a meal served 6 p.m. Flat Creek Baptist Church, 1616 3 Knox Road, Blakely, Georgia. November 16th, 6 o'clock p.m. This young gentleman that'll be the guest speaker, he is on fire for the Lord. He's a football player and he's a junior in high school, Mr. Creek Durden. He is Leon Durden was his granddaddy, and he is on fire for the Lord. Got a great testimony. I promise you, you will not be disappointed to come and hear him speak. That's 6 o'clock this Sunday night. Men's Fellowship, Flat Creek Baptist Church, 6 o'clock p.m. Come and eat a meal with us, and I promise you that you'll be blessed. You will be blessed. I promise you. All right. It is time now for trivia time here on Charlie Platt, the Dirt Road Sports Show, brought to us by our good friends at Southern Hissy Fits on the Square in Colquitt, Georgia. And Miss Vicky is there willing, ready, and able to serve you for whatever your needs may be. Embroidery, t-shirt, tumblers, and a whole lot more. Let me show this picture right here for you. Show them that up there. This is an embroidered hat of the Dirt Road Sports logo right there that was done by Southern Hissy Fits. That is what they call a Richardson trucker hat. And I like the colors. It's kind of a fall scheme there, wouldn't you say?
Yeah, it's okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
I ain't much on color, but I like it. Yeah. I like the hat. It feels good. Don't hurt your head.
Yeah.
It ain't one of them old rough caps, you know, that gnaw on your head and all. Y'all had them old cheap caps like that.
That's them's $high caps.
There ain't nothing cheap about his shit, but it's all class, all
That's
the way.
100% class. All right, here is the trivia question. I want you to catch the best modern day 2025 caption in our opinion. We are the judges. So the best 2025 modern day caption of this picture will win the contest tonight, and you will win probably either a cap or a t-shirt. I think she's got t-shirts ready now.
T-shirts are ready.
So we can get those out. So caption this 2025 modern day caption. The best caption to that photograph wins.
And tell them to do it on the
Do it on Facebook. We need you to do it on Facebook.
On the Dirt Road Sports.
Yeah, on that. And so it'll show up on there, and don't text it, but do it on the Facebook comments. Modern day 2025 best caption to that photograph, and you will be the winner tonight. Brought to us by Southern Hissy Fits on the Square in Colquitt, Georgia. Caption 2025 modern day. Charlie, I know you got some stuff going through your head.
We won't talk about it, no.
And if it's political, it'd be even better.
Yeah, if it's political, you get bonus points for political.
Yeah.
All right. You want me to give you one?
Yeah, you can't win though, but go ahead, give us one.
Look out, Chucky. Hold on, buddy. You going for a ride.
Chucky is a Jew. He couldn't be saying his Hail Marys because he's a Jew.
I think about that, Floyd.
Yeah.
Mercy.
I know everybody knows what that picture was from. You've seen it at least 500 times.
Wiregrass Milton, you said you voted for this? Billy
Shout out to
Hillary sends her condolences.
Oh, I like that one. That's at the top of the list right there.
That's a good one there.
Hillary sends her. We seen the Wiregrass Mule the other day over at the Sister Souls, Charlie, eating dinner. When we come out, have a Wiregrass Mule.
Yes, sir. I told Floyd, I said, I can't take you nowhere without you causing a commotion.
All right, we got one at the top of the list. Hillary sends her condolences.
Oh, buddy.
We might have thrown him a loop on that one, but I don't know.
Ronald Bowden said a good start to the bottom.
Anybody else?
Yeah. Y'all come on.
You ought to be quick now. You gotta be quick on it. We don't have time to burn. Time is of the essence. Anybody, anywhere. Anybody else pop up with that
Brian Whitaker said about to put Biden out of his misery.
Oh, mercy.
Yeah, now Joe say he's a Hail Mary because he's a devout Catholic, if you will.
Really?
He said so. He said him and Nancy both. They devout.
I don't think one of the conclave boys kind of was on Fox News one morning. He didn't know if you could consider old Joseph devout or not. He was kind of on the edge, is what he said.
He's way off on the edge.
So they don't have a limit on Catholicism or how much scotch you drink,
or how many abortions you can have. I think they're reading the wrong book.
Here's one.
Taylor put a no, and Epstein didn't kill himself.
I know it was you, Fredo.
Oh,
I know it was you, Fredo, on my page.
Yeah, I know, but that would go back to we talking about we want to do the 2025 version of it.
Oh,
we're going to catch something one way or another. Enjoy your retirement, Nancy. Oh,
we got enjoy your retirement and what was the Shigler one was
is
Hillary sends her condolences.
Yeah, Hillary sends her condolences.
I'm right now. I'm leaning toward Hillary sends her condolences.
I'll vote for that.
Yeah, so Shingler will be our winner this
Shigler
week.
the winner. We appreciate y'all.
Hey, we do all in fun. We appreciate all of you.
Shingler the winner. What do you want, Shigler? You want?
Yeah,
Let us know what you want.
Let us know what you want. We'd appreciate it if you wear it to court sometimes too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Down there to your Thursday night fish fry.
A fish fry.
That we don't never know nothing about.
Hey, and
By the way, he is in the process of smoking a prime brisket as we speak.
That's what I'm talking about right now.
Okay.
That's what I'm talking about. Hey, listen, this guy right here, he said he wants $1 million.
Who?
Shingle.
Good luck.
I hope you get a good case somewhere.
Talk to your doctor friend down there that you don't have peace with.
Yeah, he can write it.
Yeah, he'll write you a check.
Or either him, I don't know if Carl's got a workman's comp claim or not, that he might could take Billy could be his attorney, but y'all have to get together on that. But hey, big shout out to Carl Christmas.
If you're all mixed up about the body that you're in, there's a man down south that'll change you from a rooster to a hen. They call him Castrating Carl because that's his trade. It won't take him long when he opens up his blade. He'll slice and dice, and in a minute he'll be done. You'll be a tranny, but you'll never be a granny, and your daddy will never have to call you son. Castrating Carl, the man with the plan. He's from Bascom, where you don't have to ask him, are you a woman or a man? He'll slice and dice, and in a minute he'll be done. You'll be a tranny, but you'll never be a granny, and your daddy will never have to call you son.
Big shout out to Carl. Y'all be praying for him.
Great American, Carl Christmas, a good cow man. Y'all need your cows work when Carl gets his shoulder healed. He'll get back up because he's probably already doing it now, knowing Carl. But y'all give Carl a hand if y'all need any cow work done. He's a good guy, and he's a testimony to our good friend Gerald Mock over at Seminole Stockyard. Talking with Carl the other day, and he was talking about what a good sale he's running over there. So y'all check him out.
Yep, good guy. Hey, this picture right here was sent in by our friend.
Yeah, KWG Plumbing.
KWG Plumbing.
Kitty Wayne Garney, and he's fishing all the time, and he's working all the time now. We talked to him a little bit before we went on the air, and he said he wasn't going to be able to be on tonight. He's got to get some rest. He's going to bed early, been working long hours. He's going to bed early, got to get up tomorrow morning real early and go back to work, do some plumbing work for a big project that he's on. But he always likes to, he spends a lot of time with his family, and he likes to cook, and he likes to eat, and he likes to feed his family. He had something on the grill there, and it was big old sausage. And I asked him, I said, what kind of sausage? Deer sausage. So y'all see it right there on that. I'm going to tell you what, that's a chunk right there. That's a mouthful.
Big sausage.
That's a chunk of sausage right there now. But he got one on the table over there, look like meat up over there.
I see it
over there in a bun over there. It don't look so big in that, but he eats what he kills, y'all. He consumes it. He dresses it out, and he eats it. He consumes it. He gives it away. So I don't let it go to waste with KWG Plumbing. And if you hire him, he's going to do you a good job. When it's done, you'll be glad you did. KWG Plumbing, Kenneth Wayne Garney. He's a master licensed plumber in Alabama and in the state of Georgia. Y'all call him if you need anything done in the plumbing line.
Guys, I don't know. I see our government's back open.
Yeah.
Hey,
I was impressed. Have a president that 10 o'clock last night was hosting a press conference to reopen the government. What would a Biden have been doing at 10 o'clock at night?
Man, somebody been changing his diaper at 10 o'clock at night. Already getting ready to put him down for the night. They'd already got about half tranquilized him about 4 o'clock, I think, 3 or 4 o'clock, they give him his first tranquilizer shot. Go ahead and knock him out until later on. And then about 4 o'clock till about 10, that's about 6 hours. Yeah, he'd have another bowel evacuation about 10, and they'd be cleaning out them deep ends along about then.
woo.
If it was Joe Biden. If it was Joe Biden. Y'all know, talking about Hunter this afternoon. Have you got the picture? I sent you of Hunter.
I don't think I do. Let me see if I can find it.
I sent you a picture of Hunter, and Hunter was all distraught, and he didn't know what to do. But
Here he is right there.
There he is right there. Hunter said, "Hey, Dad, they sunk my boat." Poor Hunter, he can't get a break no more.
He can't.
Nobody wants to pay no attention to Hunter no more. I know he's gonna have to go into rehab before long. I know he's in depression right now. I know Hunter's
Oh,
deep
yeah.
in depression. Because Daddy ain't got that money flowing in that he's grifted from all these folks all over the world. So Hunter's kind of. I bet Hunter's on the run too. I hadn't seen Hunter lately, but Hunter was consuming some of them products that them boats would be bringing in. In fact, they found some in the White House up there. In case any of y'all liberals, Democrats have forgot about all of that, I'm just reminded.
It was a white powder in case anybody forgot what it was.
White powder, a white powder substance. While
It was
Joe
not.
was president. So,
It was not Ajax cleaning powders.
yeah. They went ahead and destroyed the evidence right off the bat, pretty quick. They done away with that, but it was a white substance that nobody knows what it was. So I'm just assuming that it probably was a goodie powder.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Somebody had mashed up Smarties.
They had crushed them up in there.
Crushed up Smarties.
But old Hunter, I know Hunter's I know he's distraught, and I don't know what's going to happen to Hunter, but whatever happened to him, it couldn't happen to a more deserving human being.
I ain't heard nothing out of his artwork either lately.
I think his artwork. I think all those masterpieces. I think the bottom fell out of them. The market fell out of them. How would you want to be? Y'all want to know the biggest fools in the world? Somebody that paid Hunter Biden $50,000 for a painting. Now you talk about a fool and his money is soon departed. That's the biggest fool I ever heard of in my life. Anybody give Hunter Biden $50,000 for a painting? Of course, you know what they were giving him that $50,000 for. Yeah,
It wasn't for.
it was for Papa Joe.
What did they call him? The big guy.
He was the big guy.
The big guy.
He was the 10% man. Got to have 10% for the big guy.
Yeah.
What a joke. What a
And they weren't.
old.
They weren't talking about tithing at their local church.
They were talking about
The big man. No.
It was tithing to Big Daddy.
Tied to
Big guy.
The big guy, 10% to the big guy. Anybody, any of you people out there that might still be tuned in to us, if y'all believed any of that crap from Joe Biden, man, you need to go somewhere. You just need to go on somewhere and mountain climb for the rest of your life. Hike and mountain climb. That's what you need to do. Please. And get out of the way. Just go and get out of folks' way. That's my opinion. Now, it's not necessarily the opinion of Charlie Platt in the dirt. Floyd's opinion.
Well, I go with Floyd on that.
It could be Charlie and Marvin's opinion.
It might be.
Hey, for all of you that do subscribe to our type of thinking, our friends at the Holstered 9 right here in Colquitt, Georgia, Phillips Auto Parts. They have a full line auto parts dealership. Anything you need, whatever it may be, in any auto parts lines or things that go along with auto parts, automobiles, farm equipment, any of that you need, they got it right there at Phillips Auto Parts. Floyd B. Lloyd, rabbit pellet grills and all the rabbit pellets in every flavor that you can imagine right there. Gift shop for the ladies right there at Phillips Auto Parts. And then right next door is the Holstered 9. Man, what a gun store. Long guns, handguns, archery, shotguns, ammunition, hunting supplies, hunting clothing, any kind of hunting paraphernalia or outdoor paraphernalia, you can get it right there at Phillips Auto Parts and the Holster 9. They are located on Highway 27 towards Bainbridge in Colquitt, Georgia. Two big American flags flying out in front of their property. You can't miss it. It's right on the 4-lane. It's worth the drive to come see them at the Holstered 9. Have one of the largest selections of firearms, ammunition, and all of the supplies anywhere in Southwest Georgia. Phillips Auto Parts and the Holstered 9. Hey guys, we have a good friend in TC Berryhill. He is our confidant, he is our friend, and he has been with us since day one, and he will be with us until he decides to not be with us anymore or until Jesus comes back, whichever comes first. But we are thankful for him. We appreciate his sponsorship. We appreciate his friendship. TC Berryhill, Berryhill Auctioneers. He is the proprietor in general of whatever Floyd B. Lloyd wants to do.
Well, Floyd B. Lloyd is I've been on a cooking kick, on a cooking spree, doing different varieties of cooking. I cooked turnip greens and mustard greens together 1 week before last, and last week I cooked collard greens. And this past week I went to the Pick and Save here in Colquitt, Georgia, and got some of the prettiest collard greens, mustard greens you ever seen in your life. I cooked a pot of mustard greens. Now, there's a difference in all of these 3 greens that I cooked. There's a difference. There's a different style of cooking them. So if you will, Marvin, let's play that little mustard green cooking video that I done there and maybe enlighten some folks on my way of cooking mustard green. Now, I know there's some of y'all out there, especially some of you elderly women. Well, I don't mean elderly, senior citizen women that's probably going to say, he don't know nothing about cooking no mustard greens. And I probably don't, but anyway, I cook some, so y'all check it out.
Hey, this collard greens are mustard. This mustard green culinary video is brought to you by Berryhill Auctioneers.
Hey, everybody. This is Floyd coming to you again. More green cooking. Now, I got me some mustard greens this time. And I want you to look at that, at the size of that leaf right there, that mustard leaf right there. This is slick leaf mustard here now. This is what I'm cooking this time. You see that big old long stem in there? Well, that's gonna come out. And this is what it's gonna look like over here when you get out those stem pulled out of it. It's gonna look like something like that right there. Gonna look like that right there. You don't want all them old stems in there, but I wanted y'all to see the size of these mustard leaves. All right, this time on these mustard greens, I'm gonna use a little bit of different meat seasoning on them. I got me some Conecuh Cajun sausage links, and I got me some smoked bacon up here that I'm gonna put in there and kind of cook it down a little bit. I'm gonna cook these a little bit different than what I've been doing. Y'all just follow me along now. Now that bacon is done what it's supposed to do. Get it up now. Some of y'all say, yeah, look at that Floyd with his red Solo cup. What's he gonna do with that? Well, now, red Solo cup can be used for all kind of things. Some folks that chew tobacco, they have them a spit cup. Some folks that drink tea, they have them a good tea glass. You can just put water in it if you want to and use it for all kind of things, medicinal purposes, if you will, with some water. But anyway, that's my red Solo cup. I'm gonna use it here in a minute, so y'all don't panic on me now. There's my greens. I got all cut up, chopped up, so that some of that bitterness will get out of them. See that green water there? See how green that water is? That's some of that bitterness in them greens. Gonna soak it out. Oh, and there's that Solo cup combo again. Y'all notice how most folks with Solo cups, they have 2 of them. They have stacked on top of one another.
That's for a reason. It'd be a shame to throw that solo cup combination away. I may try it out a little bit later on tonight. All right, I've been letting them greens weep a little bit, if you will, in that foot tub there. So we get some of that bitterness out. I'm fixing to put them right in here on top of these sausages. See how I got them cooking down there? I look like a little old bee or wasp or something. I got to get him out of there. I think it's too late to save his life, but I can get him out. Ooh, man, now that's a pot full of greens right there. That's kind of biblically speaking right there. Filled up, shaken down, and rounded off. That's a whole pot full of good Lord's blessings right there. There they are. And got them coming up to a boil now. I'm gonna let them boil there a little while. Not long, maybe 3 or 4 minutes, 2 minutes. Tell how long you want them to boil. Then I'm gonna trim them down and let them cook. I'll show you what the finished product is in just a little bit. Some of y'all say, yeah, look at that Floyd with his red solo cup. What's he gonna do with that? Well, now, red solo cup can be used for all kind of things. Some folks that chew tobacco, they have them a spit cup. Some folks that drink tea, they have them a good tea glass. You can just put water in it if you want to and use it for all kind of things, medicinal purposes, if you will, with some water. But anyway, that's my red solo cup. I'm gonna use it here in a minute, so y'all don't panic on me now. Bobby kind of got his videos there, little crossed up. He failed to show some of them, but he showed one of them twice. So anyway, it don't matter. Y'all get the gist on the mustard green cookie. That's all that matters.
But do want to let them know this: there was no bees hurt in the production of that video. That bee was saved and was trying to eat the Kaneka sausage.
I had a video of that.
Did you use the solo cup for a burial container for the bee? Or did something else go?
I had a video. I showed you where he lived.
Yeah,
I revived him. I brought him back to life. I give him mouth to mouth, and he come back to life. I did it. So no animals or insects were harmed during the filming of Floyd's mustard.
I'm proud to hear that. I'm proud.
Cup deal. I know some folks see the solo cup, and they go ahead and start judging people, if you will, on account of they got a red solo cup. See, that's where you're wrong. See, the Bible says, do not judge anybody. Let the Lord do the judging. You just stand back out of the way, if you will, and let me handle all of that. How about that?
Providence,
yeah. Y'all gonna hear that again in just a little bit.
Providence. Hey, Charlie. I beg your apologies. I was had a city council meeting tonight, and I was running late. I did not make a weather graphic, so you're gonna have to do the weather off the cuff and using all of the television years. I know that you will be able to take your experience and to provide for us meteorologically what we can expect the next week.
Say that again, though. Provide what now for meteor what? What?
Meteorologically, what to expect next week.
Okay.
In other words, what the weather gonna be like?
Well, we're gonna use as our source the recently reopened federal government. We're going to use the National Weather Service and their wonderful staff out of Tallahassee, Florida, and we're going to give you this forecast. 44 degrees tonight. This, folks, here in the Wiregrass area, for all you folks that might be passing through visiting, yeah, you can freeze your butt off 2 mornings ago and be comfortable in the morning. It only happens down here. Now, it don't happen up there in New York City or any place like that. It's right here where it happens. Sunny skies. I only see. Here's the sad thing. This is why the Aunt Dolly prayer for rain service needs to take place. There's only a 20% chance of rain coming in here, and that's going to be a week from today. Nothing else is mentioned about a sprinkle or anything. It's going to take some diligent praying, fervent praying to get us a range. So that's what we need to do. Thanks to the folks at Kelly Crop Insurance that are with us every Thursday night right there in Colquitt, Georgia. But again, we're going to be back up springtime temperatures, highs tomorrow up to 75 degrees. We go up to 77 on Saturday. Sunday, 78. Hit the 80-degree mark. Oh, about Tuesday, 81 on Wednesday. Overnight lows will be at that time in the mid 50s. So it's kind of one of those roller coaster rides. We had some cold weather 2 mornings ago, and it's kind of easing on back into springtime again. Just typical for down here. Let me do this on Queasel's behalf, since he's not with us. And I think Marvin, you can chime in here. Don't burn anything, folks. Don't get outside and say, "Oh, I'm gonna burn that old pile of trash. Believe the wind's done laid down some. Let's go burn some trash." No, don't do that. Uh, a good friend of mine, George Green, lost a barn tomorrow or today. Tomorrow will be a week ago. 150 rolls of hay,
Mm.
2 tractors, 2 trucks, and a gator. Things are just so dry right now. A little spark can start a forest fire or the fire at your home. They think what possibly caused this fire, there's a trickle charger on that gator.
Yep.
Kind of makes me think of Marvin's house with
Hmm.
electric recliner.
Yep.
And I'm not an expert on anything, but I've been told several times, and I have felt the chargers like you charge your headphones in, and like your iPad and your phone and all that. This stuff gets hot.
It does.
And if you're not using it, if you're not charging, unplug it from the wall. Because I've been told by some folks that know a whole lot more than I do, if you got four, say 3 or 4 of those around the house, they're burning electricity even though you hadn't got anything hooked to them. Not a lot, but they do consume electricity. But the main thing is be safe. Don't leave the house with something hooked up charging because anything can happen. So be careful with all this stuff. Thank y'all for watching. We appreciate you. Appreciate y'all being with us every Thursday night. We celebrated, and something that bothers me, and I just throw it out there. The way we treat Veterans Day in this country is nothing like it should be. Yeah, it's a national story, but folks just do not realize how many people that are still alive and how many of those who have gone on before put everything on the line where we could live in the country free as we do. And I think that's one problem with our society today. We do not appreciate those veterans and those who fought for our freedoms that we enjoy. Pray for one another, pray for this nation, pray for our buddy Queasel going to the doctor. I was sick, a little under the weather last week. Got a trip I got to make tomorrow. Pray for me for safe travels and pray for one another. Floyd, I'll leave it with you.
Thank you, Charlie. Always exercise your Second Amendment rights, y'all. That's your freedom that you have. Exercise your Second Amendment rights. Always be prepared to protect yourself and your family and other innocent people. Surround yourself with like-minded people. For the goodness sake, do not listen to a fool. I don't care if they on television, if they at the coffee shop or wherever they are. Do not listen to a fool. And it's pretty easy to understand what a fool's saying because he's gonna be out loud with it. Surround yourself with like-minded people. Be vigilant of your surroundings. Know what's going on around you at all times. Don't just be walking around in a daze with
Mm-mm.
your head stuck in that thing right there. I see it all the time. I was in the doctor's office in Dothan day before yesterday. Dermatologist office over there. All older people in there. Those young people, all people my age look like middle-aged people, senior citizens in there. Every one of them in there except me had a cell phone stuck in their face. I left mine in my car. I said I need to be concerned about my health of what's going on. You know, I don't need no cell phone. But every one of them had a cell phone in their head, stuck in their face. The whole nobody said a word. They were totally distracted. They had no idea what was going on around them. Put the cell phone down. I ain't preaching to you. I'm just telling you. Just be aware of your surroundings. Tonight, when you lay your head on that pillow and go to bed in that good clean bed that you in that good house, good cool or warm house, how you want it. Start thanking the good Lord for what He's done for you today. And you'll be asleep and you'll still be thanking Him. Good night, y'all. Appreciate y'all tuning in. We'll see y'all next time.
Hey guys, give a shout out again. Pray for Queasel, pray for Carl Cressman, and pray for Ronald Bowden. Ronald is one of our faithful viewers every week. He's been in the hospital 2 weeks now with pneumonia, and it is rough. And so y'all pray for Ronald Bowden, and when you lay your head down tonight, say a special prayer for Ronald Bowden that God will heal him and he can get out of the hospital. And how he said that Dr. Hartzog said there would be no Satsuma sale this year. There will be no Satsuma sale this year. I'm assuming there was no Satsumas because of the cold. Charlie, do you know anything about it?
I saw him at a few months ago, and he said you can come out and do the benediction on the Satsuma at the cabin down there where he had to sale. He lost, I think, about 3/4 of the trees with the cold weather that we had. And some were saved over on the other grove that he has, but and he wasn't bitter about it. He says, I thank the good Lord for 18 years those
Wow.
trees produced before the cold weather got them. That's pretty doggone good
That
because
is good.
when you playing with that type stuff down here, it's kind of a gamble. It's like
Absolutely.
farming in general. It's a gamble, but he was. I think he's going to have maybe later on next year something, have some trees that will produce. But that cold weather, everybody's trees that I've talked to,
Yep.
nothing on them this year. Nothing on them at all.
That's it. Hey guys, shout out to Sawega Meat Company, Ziggy B's Seafood Market, Seminole Livestock Auction, LLC, Shingler Law, TK's Bar and Grill, Custom Cattle Services, KWG Plumbing, Phillips Auto Parts, Holster 9, Southern Hissy Fits, Bear Hill Auctioneer, and Kelly Crop Insurance, our proud sponsors here on Charlie Platt and the Dirt Road Sports Show. Guys, we love all of you. Appreciate you every week. Y'all joining us and staying with us for the show. We thank you. We do not take that lightly. If you are a veteran, we salute you. We thank you for your
Amen.
service to this country. You are appreciated by Charlie Platt and the Dirt Road Sports Show. I promise you that. Hey, Sunday's coming. You know what I'm going to tell you? Go ahead, Charlie.
I want to say this too, for all those folks that didn't get paid by the federal government for 43 days that showed up for work and did their job, including our military that didn't get paid on time, thank y'all.
Thank y'all. Thank you. That's selfish. That's selflessness, and we appreciate you. Sunday's coming. You know what I'm going to tell you? Go to church, give the Lord his due. Here's our scripture, Floyd. Providence. Therefore, let us stop passing judgment on one another. Instead, make up your mind not to put any stumbling block or obstacle in your brother's way.
Amen.
Good word.
Guys, we love you, appreciate you. Lord willing, the creek doesn't rise. We'll be right back here next week. Same place, same time for more Charlie Platt and the Dirt Road Sports Show. But until then, no matter what you do, no matter where you go, no matter who you do it with, and most especially, if you walk around or you're driving with a double stack solo cup, be particular. Love y'all.